Hello, my name is Dante Benjigurtis. Today is October 17th, 2009. I'm interviewing James W. Robinson. Where were you from?
I was born in a small town called Atwood, Tennessee. I was born at home. I was not born in a hospital. At that time, where I lived, children were being born at their homes with the help of, they call them midwives.
Really? What brings you to Iowa?
Well, my mother's family come here for a better education, and so when she came here for a better education herself, we come along with her then.
So, where did you go to school?
I started out going to a school called Tyler Elementary, now called then I went from Tyler to McKinley School. Then I went to Washington High School. I went to Kirkwood and Cole College.
What did you study in college?
I studied to be a government inspector, food inspector. And then I turned around and traded to computer operations. Yes.
What's one of the main events that happened in your life?
One of the main events? Well, I was on the year that I had my cancer brain tumor was also the year that my wife agreed to marry me. She agreed to marry me when I was on life support. So 1998 was a very main event of my life. Yes, I had a cancerous brain tumor operation in 1998, where I was told I had 2 to 4 weeks to live, and I passed up my 11th year survival.
How's it like recuperating after the brain tumor?
Well, it wasn't easy. It was a long road. I had to learn to eat, speak, and drink, add and subtract all over again. And at the time that the onset of this cancerous brain tumor, I was a very healthy man. I was competing in physical competition, weightlifting, powerlifting. You know, I was a very strong man. Things were going good for me. I never expected it, but like I say, I made it own life through God's blessing. I'm a very, very believer of Jesus Christ and the Lord, and I believe that they're the ones that brought me through it.
So what is your profession?
Well, I was a transit operations supervisor, which meant the city buses. I hired, trained, and supervised the city bus drivers, and I was responsible for the ground transportation center. I had like 60 employees under me that I was responsible for.
Okay. Were there any roadblocks when you were working?
Roadblocks as far as, yes. I was the first African-American city supervisor, and of course there was people that were here longer than I was born, and all of a sudden I'm their supervisor, and some of them didn't care to have African-American, especially one that was younger than they were, telling them what to do. That would be my first. That would be one roadblock. But again, through all roadblocks that come to me, I busted through them, and I will never be held back. Yes.
How do you bust through the roadblock of other older transit employees?
Well, I just told them that I knew my job and I was going to be fair to everyone, regardless of race, age, or gender. And after a while, they just got to respect me. I tried to be as fair as I could. Thank you for that question. Yes.
Did you face much discrimination or segregation growing up in Cedar Rapids?
Not in Cedar Rapids, but not so much, yes, in Tennessee, which is in the South at that time. We come up here during what they call the Jim Crow era. You ever heard of that? Jim Crow? Not okay. That was when that was the time of segregation, and we came up at that time. So we ran into a lot of discrimination then, but not so much here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yes. Okay.
How long have you and your wife been married?
Well, we'll be 11 years on November 28th. Like I say, it's the same year I had my cancer brain tumor operation. We got married right after I got out of the hospital.
Yes, that's a great welcome home, isn't it?
Yes, it does. Thank you. Yes.
How did you and your wife meet?
I was on a blind date. Her friend set us up. You know, blind date is, they were just introduced by someone else. And
So basically it started out trying.
we didn't know each other. So yeah, we just started out. It took us a while just to get to know each other's quirks. But it worked out good. We've been, like I say, we've been married over 11 years. Yes.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 2 daughters and 6 grandsons. Yes,
What are your daughters' names?
Linda and Kristen.
So, what was your biggest accomplishment?
The biggest accomplishment was staying alive, I think. And I always wanted to write a book. So I was thinking that would, and raise a family. I thought if I can raise my kids so they would stay out of jail and stay alive till they're 18 and graduate, that's the figure I'd do. I've done pretty good. So I've reached most of my goals.